have you ever wondered what it's like to be in a ludicrously capacious bag? Well, I wonder about that, and I'm curious about how do you make things more eco-friendly and be more sustainable with the stuff that you already have. And that means sometimes talking about the things that you use for multiple years already and things that are tried and true for you. So let's go without further ado. Hello, my name is Isabel Chan. We're in New York City and I'm Taiwanese American. I love being able to talk about sustainability and also conscious consuming. If you're interested in knowing more about my bag and what's in it, let's go! Let's look at this bag. This is a Baggu medium crescent. If you aren't in America, this is very popular for the Gen Z crowd. This bag was gifted to me by a friend of mine. It initially was the mango crescent bag, but I decided to do a little DIY project and dye my Baggu, and I decided to dye it dark brown. You don't get this in any other collection in Baggu, and this is probably gonna be the only Baggu I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna be over consuming and getting a ton of Baggu bags because I feel like one is enough and good enough for my everyday. I am a big person of cute stuff, as you might be able to see with all my stuffies and my clothes here. So this one is a pin by Bao Bei. I can go link it. They're so cute. They also have a carrot one, but I gave it to my friend, so we're like matching. It's Bug Kakapu's dog. For those who know, they're a Taiwanese creator, and I got this when I was in Taiwan. Little Pikamin. I got this in the Nintendo shop in SF. I haven't played the game yet, but I like yellow and they're really cute and I love florals, so that is it. Here, this one is Chikawa. This is from Kamakura, Japan. My brother got this for me when he was in Japan, and I've kept it because I think it's really cute. Let's go into the bag. This is not common in the US, I feel like, but it's using UV umbrellas. So I have one that is from Second Morning. It is such a cute umbrella, and it's UV, so that means in the back it's all black over here. It's to protect you from any harmful UV rays. Honestly, I like this for bigger scope. If you're waiting on a pop-up and you're like, oh, this is way too hot, this is perfect for really lowering your body temperature, as opposed to just having a hat, and it can cover your hands and everything. So would recommend. Also great for in the rain, and I was looking for this when I was in Asia that's small enough for me to just carry and put in my bag. The next thing I have is this little cute drink bag. This is typically for you, like when I grab like any drinks. I like to have this holder. In Taiwan, you're able to have like your own reusable cups and bring them to drink shops. Sometimes it's a hit or miss over here, but if I do decide to suddenly get a drink, I think it's great to just like have it hold it, and it's good for me to carry it as opposed to just like holding it and worry that I accidentally might drop it and spill it. This has a little Taiwan Formosa bear, which I think is so cute. These sunglasses, I've had these for 3 or 4 years. The last time I lost mine, I was so sad. I left them in a Target in New Haven like several years ago, and I ended up getting a new pair of glasses. I personally really love these. They've given me the UV protection that I need, and I love the style. I was looking for new sunglasses in case I lose these, but I haven't found anything that is like perfect for my size. Those are really good sunglasses that I'm really grateful for, and I am going to keep these for as long as I can, forever. I have only one pair of sunglasses. I don't have anything else. Like these pair of glasses are like transitions, so when I don't wear my contacts, I just go out and they just turn pitch black, which is perfect. This is from Net. I don't know, for those who don't know, they're a clothing store, but it's technically like fast fashion in Taiwan. I feel like there's more of a concept of fast fashion, but I try to be more intentional where like if I have this, I'm gonna use this for a long time. This is a little like chicken over here, which I just think is super cute, and this is where I keep all my cards and important stuff, cash, a must when I'm going out. This one is a new addition. I've added it just to increase my personal safety around the city because you never know what's gonna happen. And not to say like New York is super dangerous, I just think every time when someone asks me how it is living in New York, I always say it's important to keep your distance and also be aware of your personal surroundings. I personally recently got back home to invest in a taser. I got this at a Fremont Arts Festival. And what it is that you have this, and if you turn this on, okay, it's gonna be pretty loud. You can turn this on, you can even, and tase somebody, it has to be in person-to-person contact. It's very loud. I've definitely tried it and I was like a little scared. But what's great about this one is that you have a disruptor. So if someone grabs this from you and they try to turn it on and try to tase you, they can't tase you because you don't have the disruptor on. So definitely would think would be good for any people who may feel unsafe or just want at least some kind of security or insurance of your own personal safety. You just kind of have to be, if you go out, you have to take this out and just be prepared. It's probably something I hope I would never use again, but it's just good to have when I'm going out. This is a second morning one. It's super cute, and this is my cousin's cat, Xiaoba. Adorable. My friend gifted it to me, so thank you, Ding. A hand sanitizer, always great for when you're going out and you don't have a bathroom to wash your hands in. It has a little Pop Mart sticker, and I always try to bring a lippy because I want to try and pan and use all my stuff. I'm a big fan of seeing people finish their products, so I always have lips products, and those are kind of like the biggest category that I find difficulty finishing, so I try to do my best to bring them out so I can use them. Burt's Bees pomegranate one, but give me like basic hydration if I'm not really looking to have a lip color. Espoir pomegranate, I think this is in persimmon. I got this when I was in Korea, and it is a beautiful little bright shade. The Summer Fridays in pink sugar is perfect, and I have a little sticker of a dog. The youuu, which is green oil, and this is for if I have any bug bites that happen. It more so happened for me when I was in Taiwan, and I was like, oh my god. But if I also have any headaches, this is great to put at like your acupuncture, like your forehead points. So those are the things that I definitely add and always would bring. Nothing brings me more joy than being prepared. Eye drops, because sometimes I wear contacts and they can feel a little drying on me, or there's something in my eye and I can't figure it out. I don't really want to touch my eyeball. That's perfect for me to kind of wash out any kind of gunk or any dryness that my contacts have. Reusable bag. So this is really important for me. I always take this out because I never know if I'm gonna grab some groceries, or maybe there's something that I need to carry, and I personally would prefer to have like my current bag and then also something else. There have been times where I'm like, I wish I had my reusable bag because it is really inconvenient right now. It's very lightweight, it's very like malleable. You can just like push it around in the bag and it won't break. Next I have is this Nature Republic sun stick. I'm typically really bad at this and I forget to constantly reapply, but I think putting it in and putting my bag and just having it not be something that runs over my makeup and then ruins it, this is really perfect for that, and it's very drying and matte. This has dogs and it's strawberry scented. I am someone who eats food, some kind of sauce, anything is just gonna get to me eventually, so I like to be prepared at least to have it, since I acknowledge that I can be a messy eater. I always have to bring my keys. I love this. My friends, I always tell them about them. A girl holding a boba and a Taiwanese flag, and I think that reminds me of me. And my friend gave me this keychain that says I have this little dog one that's magnetic, because every time my partner and I go home and we get home, we have this little magnetic board. I love having these like additions to it. Like, I think you can be conscious about the things you have, but also recognize like if you want to be able to really make your space your personality too, I think it's a perfect dash of that. Napkins in case I like need it, I accidentally spill something. I recently added a new addition, which is wet wipes. The table is dirty and there's a lot of oil stuff. You can use that to just like wipe, and then you can feel comfortable just putting your elbows in and just grabbing and eating your grubs. These are what I got in Korea, but any kind of mint stuff works. Sometimes I feel like after I eat a meal, I feel a little grubby in my mouth, and it's just good to have like breath freshener or like mints or whatever. Another lip product, I'm telling you, I am obsessed with lip products. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's kind of like my lifesaver every time I go out. I personally really make sure that whatever bag I have this or some variation of it. And this is pressed powder, so it is to help prevent shine. For me, I tend to have more of a shiny face. It has a little mirror over here, which is perfect for me to do like any touch-ups in case I notice that there's anything that's shiny on my face. I want to make sure that I'm all matted, pressed down, and I'm ready to go and shine. And shine not in that way. That's like what's in my bag. But I also want to talk about things I carry alongside to it. Recently, I've gotten more into my phone strap. This is really common in Asia now, and I think I'm starting to see it more in America. It's my phone here, and then it looks like this, and I just carry it, and then I also carry my bag because sometimes I just don't want to go digging in my bag and then look for where my phone is. And sometimes I really think this does help complete an outfit. A crocheted print, and it is super cute. It's black and white, so I think it fits a lot of really good looks that I have too. Sometimes I'm just going out with my phone and I don't want to have like my pockets put into my pockets. Also a good way to prevent theft too, in case someone tries to go in and grab your phone while you weren't noticing. It's a 24-ounce beautifully yellow water bottle. I absolutely love it. It has a little spout that I guess just you don't need to buy a new water bottle if the one you already have works perfectly. So that's just a good reminder. If I was really looking for a smaller water bottle, I'm not going out for longer hours, this is a perfect one that I use. It's the thermos one. I think in Asia people use more of these because they are more good at filling in like warm water or hot water. So this is perfect for me whenever I'm going out in shorter distances and my bag is lighter. So yeah, so that's all what's in my bag. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what's in your bag typically. What do you enjoy having? And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!